We're live.
You're such a turd, you know?
Well,
You're the definition of a turd.
All right, so we were gonna order pizza, and then Bree was like, let's go to a bar," and I was like, "Twist my arm." So we ended up at a bar for a few hours. Well, rest is history.
All right.
So no workout today.
No workout from Big Mike.
No workout for Big Mike. Shock. All right, show's over. We got this. We got what we needed.
Yep. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, happy Monday. We've got what have we got? 35.
290. No.
289.
Hey,
I updated it.
Yeah.
Johnny.
We got episode 289 on the boss.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Hit the notification button. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell. And yes, we've got some stuff coming up for you again this week, just like every fucking week. So you'll be seeing our pretty faces at 5 o'clock Eastern time today on In the Pit. And then we got a Spotify video coming out at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's last week. That has been updated. I know you're doing.
Just read the damn
I know you're
thing.
just reading.
We'll get it
I know
one
you're just
day.
reading, but that's from last week. I don't know what's coming out today.
I think today is the pumpkin carving, no?
Oh yeah, so we did a pumpkin carving competition last week for office games.
Very festive.
Big
All
Nick
right,
judged
so-
that.
Yes, the pumpkin carving contest will come out today instead of the Spotify video. I am corrected here.
Yes.
But on a technicality, I'm just reading. what's on
None
the
of these
screen.
are updated because look, it says snack time, best barbecue chip. We already did that one,
Yeah,
right?
we haven't updated this.
Wow.
All right. So we got some videos coming out this week.
We got videos.
As always.
Just go on YouTube and check it out. Just type in Lumberland and then just scroll down.
Yep.
It's simple
Cool.
as that.
All right, so let's start it off.
So I got recognized at the Renaissance Fair this weekend.
Did you really? Please tell more. Please tell more. What do we got?
So we're walking out of the mud show, and the mud show, if anyone was curious, is just, I thought it was gonna be like mud wrestling. Nope, just like two old guys like shoving mud up their nose and in their ears, and very bizarre. This place is a wild. I mean, yeah. Well, you had to be drunk to
So
go
it
to this
probably made it
place.
a little better.
I mean, this place was a wild time. Great turkey legs. But we're walking out of the mud show, and this kid comes up to me. He goes, "Hey, like Mike," and I was like, "Yep." Like from Lumberland, me and my wife and I like love the shows and like the games you guys play, and I was like, "Ah,
Aw,
very nice." So
that's nice.
good to see that guy. So shout out him. For
Nice.
his name, but good guy.
Shout out him and his wife.
Yeah, shout out him and his wife,
And Mr. and Mrs. his wife.
and King Richard, of course.
Of course.
Great guy.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, great turkey legs
Nick,
at that
you
Did
place.
you get recognized too
Nick,
this
I
weekend?
got
you got
recognized
recognized?
this weekend too.
Wow.
I was in Providence, Rhode Island on Saturday night, and I went to a really good spot called Luigi's in Johnston, Rhode Island, and we went to the water fire.
you went to that,
Went to
yeah.
that water fire on Saturday night, and the kid next to me was eating dinner this whole time, and he goes up and he goes, "What's up, Big Nick?" Didn't even ask like who I was. "What's up?" He goes, "Can I take a quick selfie with you?" I'm like, so I took a quick selfie, give him the fist pump. Shout out to you, buddy. You're in the comments.
Hey.
Shout out to you. What's going on, buddy? You get recognized this weekend?
I did not.
Nothing at
Sorry.
Petco? Nothing at Petco?
No, have you been recognized
Doesn't
yet?
it go?
Did anyone has anyone recognized you yet? Not.
No.
No.
I've gotten some. I mean, it
Some
could just
big
be
nut?
like a weird thing, but like I've been in like the
Look,
grocery
like this,
stores.
the look.
I've been in like different stores where people like kind of like look at me and like will whisper to their friend, like stare at me like really awkwardly. And
Yeah,
I'm
they're
like,
just making fun of you.
sounds about right.
Set me up for that one.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Way up.
All right. Anyways, let's get it started. Let's talk about.
Didn't you have a story this weekend, Johnny?
I was getting drinks with my neighbors, my upstairs neighbors, and one of their boyfriends like said like, "You look so familiar," and then someone mentioned Lumberland, and then he like freaked out. I was like, "Oh my god, I watch your videos all the time."
I love
and
it.
stuff like that. Yeah. So that was it was quite a weekend for us. Sounds like.
Big weekend for the boys.
Except for me.
Maybe we boys, except for Nut.
It's all right.
Not went to the dealership and then went to Petco.
That is exactly what I did actually.
Big weekend.
All right. So we're gonna talk about the MLB playoffs. Let's start with the Red Sox game. What'd you guys think? Games. Yeah. We had Friday night where the Sox lost 5-4 to the Astros.
That was
was a
tough.
close
Real
game. That was
tough
a good
one.
game.
Good game though overall. And then
They
we
went
had
up
Saturday
2-0.
night, which is an absolute just barn burner. Sox hit 2 grand slams. Right,
two
first time in
innings.
MLB history.
Yeah. First
So.
time playoff history. Teams hit 2 grand slams in the first 2 innings.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the person to talk about is Kike Hernandez. He can't stop hitting.
Yeah.
Dude,
terrible.
The dude
Terrible.
he's just like,
Why did the Dodgers let him walk?
Why are you still
he wasn't
pitching
like
to him,
this. He wasn't like this before. He's never been this good. Like,
It's
this
postseason baseball. Think about Steven Pierce.
good. Yeah.
You know,
And he was also, I mean, he was more just utility bounce around guy.
Yeah,
He probably
they
has like a
used him-
solidified position on the Sox.
Yeah, I mean, he
That's
finally
a
gets
huge-
second base, which,
Yeah.
well, he was going to be a second baseman coming in. Now they put him in center field. But, like, they had...
which he looks great in center field.
Yeah, made he made that one really good play against Brantley on Friday night that saved 2 runs. And then he made that one bad play that he caught up to
Yeah.
on, like, the hooking knuckleball, fly ball. So that was kind of... I mean, that was an adventurous night, but he had quite a night. 2 home runs Friday, 1 home run Saturday. What's Dante yelling about up there?
J. Cole probably got signed to another African League deal or something.
Probably. But yeah, I mean, I think from those 2 games, the Sox are looking like a stronger team.
All right,
Especially now
Big
they
Nick.
lost Luis Garcia.
Team of destiny.
Do you have more confidence in the Boston Red Sox than you do the New England Patriots?
No.
Still?
No.
This is just a meme at this point.
Yeah. You're just sticking to your guns. Yeah, you're holding your ground. Don't give away your
Why would I
position.
hold my ground? Why would I not hold my ground?
So, a quick bone to pick with this one random guy at the bar this weekend. We're at the bar and it's Saturday night, so it's like the 6th inning of the Red Sox game, and then the Bruins game is on. First game of the Bruins season. I like hockey, but who gives a fuck? It's the first game of the season, and the Red Sox in the playoffs. He makes the bartender change the fucking channel to the Bruins game.
All of them?
All of the TVs. And
No
everyone
way.
at the bar was just like, what the fuck? And the guy was like, it was at Pier 6, so all these rich douchebags come off their boats. He was like, club members, like, I get the best deal, I get the final say. And everyone's like, dude, fuck you. So fuck that guy. I don't like him. Sorry, I tried to get that one off my chest.
Yeah,
isn't that ridiculous?
That's ridiculous.
Like, who
Absolutely
gives a
ridiculous.
fuck about
Yeah.
the first game of the Bruins?
Yeah, I went to a bar too to watch the game, and the bar I went to was like a bunch of like it's like a little bit of a towny bar, and like it's one of those bars where you have like the regulars who come in,
Yeah.
and like everyone's friends with the regulars. It was one of the regulars' birthday. They all sang happy birthday.
Oh,
to
I
the
love
guy.
it. I love it.
But they're just screaming at the TV like Altuve, you fucking suck, like constantly throughout the game. It was so funny,
Dude, I mean, can we go back to Evaldi? That guy's stuff is nasty, man.
He's gross.
Nasty Nate.
And then we got Chris Sale. Another bumpy start for Chris Sale.
Yeah, I mean he's not stretched out or anything. He just doesn't
You need
look
a
right.
solid year after the surgery.
dude, the fastball velo is
Like,
just
after
not there,
the-
man.
No.
I mean, he's like, what, 92 to 94?
Yeah, his velocity's
And-
down. He controls gone.
Is he done?
I don't know. I don't want to say he's
Potential
done. I think it's too early to say. It was a weird season coming back from Tommy John, then getting COVID in September. Kind of threw off his rhythm and everything and threw everything off with him.
He had the cocoa?
He had the cocoa.
Gotcha.
How about Rafi Devers, man?
Yeah.
That guy's
You
just
could
playing
swing.
through an injury. Some of those swings that he makes.
Yeah.
what's up? Did he, like, break his finger or something?
No, it's his forearm.
Ooh.
It's like his left forearm is like,
can't hold the bat with his arm.
yeah,
His hand.
it's his bottom hand or something like that. And
Still fucking swinging. Huh?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
so
like
and
Homer.
apparently anything down he can obviously hit because he can get his hands to, but anything up,
That grand slam, wasn't that a pitch up?
no, it was a breaking ball right
that's
by
right.
his foot, and he just
Speaking of that, that
hooked
fucking
it.
ball that Jock Peterson hit last night was a fucking nuke.
Jock
All right, yeah. So let's move on to the.
October, baby.
I didn't watch the game. What's going
A
on?
little concerning with
So
the Dodgers, Mike.
back-to-back walk-off wins for the
Well,
Braves this
concerning.
weekend. So the Braves won last night on a walk-off. They were down 2 runs in the 8th inning, scored 2 runs in the 8th. Not Dusty Baker. Dave Roberts, another D name. Dave Roberts brings in Julio Urias into the game in the 8th inning when he's supposed to start Game 4. Max Scherzer said he was fatigued really quickly when he was starting. His velocity dropped. He said his arm didn't feel right, probably because he just pitched 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I
mean, dude,
Dave
these
Roberts-
guys are hurting
these
at
guys
this
are
point in
hurting.
the season.
It's not even like too late. Like Dave Roberts. So when the Nats won the World Series, the Nats used a lot of their starting pitchers in the bullpen, but that was a lot of out of necessity because the Nats had the worst bullpen of any team to ever win a World Series. Like it's not like they had a bullpen area of like 5 or 6 that year. And so they had to use Scherzer out of the bullpen. They had to use Strasburg out of the bullpen. They used Corbin out of the bullpen. They had to get clever with it, and it worked. But then the ramifications of it that Steven Strasburg's broken, Patrick Corbin's broken now. The long-term effects of that are showing. Dave Roberts is trying to be this kind of cute manager right now, where he's bringing in Scherzer in the 9th, he's bringing Urias in the 8th, and he just doesn't have the feel for it. Like last night with a bad decision to bring in Urias in the 8th. Like you have so many good relievers in that pen. You have Trinan. You have you could bring in Jansen for 2 innings.
It almost feels like it's like out of panic. Like he's just like kind of freaks out and is like, Scherzer.
Yeah.
Like he's not thinking about it.
It also seems like he wants to like give them this big game movement. Like another thing in 2019 when the Nats beat the Dodgers is one of the things that happened was in the 7th inning, he brought in Kershaw the pitch against Rendon and Soto. Gives it back-to-back bombs to them. And so, like, he wants to give these players their big game moment. But, like, just manage the game like you have to manage a game. Like, don't, like, you think of it differently because it's the postseason. But if you manage every single game like it's an elimination game and where you're going to stretch out you put your starters in the bullpen, be this kind of clever guy, it just looks choppy and it ruins the rhythm of the games. And this is what happens is that Urias comes in, gives up 2 runs. Then you bring in Gatterall to start the 9th inning. Gatterall leaves a man on. They bring in Jansen in the middle of the inning, and Jansen gives the walk-off hit. Like, you're not managing the game like you would manage the game.
The one thing I will say about Dave Roberts, though, is you can't argue. I mean, the guy's been to the World Series how many times in the last
4 of the last
8 years?
You could argue that
4.
that's the team getting it.
Yeah. But he's only won 1. He's only won
He's
once.
only won 1. You're right, and it was the COVID year. I get it, but like...
I mean, I give them credit last year. They were the best team. But, yeah, I mean, he's lost 2 World Series.
They were so nasty.
Yeah. I mean, the 17 one was one they could have won. The 18 they got blown out of the water because the Red Sox team was too damn good. I mean, they've won the division every year since 2013, except for this year. This is the first year they lost the division. And yet they have won 1 World Series. They have had a lot of success, but not as much success as you expect.
Championships are tough to win, man.
They're very hard to win.
They're very hard to win.
I'm going to say this. Not that I am saying that he couldn't be brought back anyway.
Where is this going?
They are missing Trevor Bauer right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to admit it, but it's the truth.
It's not wrong.
They are missing
They only
Trevor
have 3
Bauer
starters.
right now.
Yeah, but they got Scherzer, so it's like...
Yeah.
If Bauer didn't go out, they wouldn't have got Scherzer.
Well, they're missing Kershaw more than anyone.
Yeah.
They're missing Kershaw right now.
Oh, I forgot. He's not a... Yeah.
Bauer's better than Kershaw right now. Right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but Bauer's also a head case. Like, you don't know.
Does he get a ring if they win?
This probably won't give him a ring.
Kelly, he does, doesn't he?
I mean, it's up to the team to choose who gets rings and stuff.
Still paying him.
They aren't. Are they
I thought he
paid?
was on paid administrative leave.
So it's up to the team to decide who gets a ring.
Because Sean
Ultimately,
Watson's
if
still
they-
getting paid.
What?
Sean Watson's still getting paid.
Yeah.
Texans.
But it's up to the team if they want to give him a ring. They don't have to give him a ring. They don't have to give him a World Series
Fuck
share either if they win the World Series. They don't like him. They hate him on the team. Like, no one likes him in the locker room. No one likes him in most locker rooms. He's...
I'm telling you, I think his career's over. I think his career's over.
I'd hope so.
Even if
Someone's
going to
give him a shot,
somehow,
man.
some way.
Someone's
I
gonna
think-
give him
I
a
think it's done.
I think someone's going to give him a shot.
They have, or they don't have to, of course,
No.
but it's just...
Well, you could argue the same about this thing about the Deshaun Watson. What if Deshaun Watson gets cleared of this, or when I say cleared,
I don't think his
it means
career's
he's gonna
over
get-
either.
Anything can happen. R. Kelly didn't get friggin' caught the first time.
Wow, we are going into
We're
it
down
today.
deep rabbit
Wow.
hole. Let's
I'm
A
just saying.
trifecta. We just hit the
just saying.
trifecta on a Monday.
Yes, we did.
all right, so...
Yeah, so the Braves are up 2-0
Should we bring up
in the
Epstein
series.
too? Are we talking
Oh, yeah,
about
let's
him?
bring him up too. Yeah, the Braves are up 2-0 in the series.
He was killed.
Yes.
He was killed. That was obvious.
Just want to mention Austin Riley. That guy can swing it, man.
Conspiracy for you.
Which
Remember
one?
when you did that conspiracy thing?
Sports Nuts?
No, the conspiracy.
Oh, yeah.
Mike said that.
Around?
Mike said that.
Yeah.
No, someone said it.
What,
said it.
Epstein?
Yeah, I forget.
Brian said it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So yeah, the Braves are up 2-0 in the series, a lot because of Austin Riley, who's been carrying the load.
Who the fuck is Austin Riley?
He's the third baseman. So he was a big prospect for them coming up like
dude.
2-3 years ago. Had a down year. He was really hot when he initially came up, then became cold. Wasn't great last year. Actually, it was pretty bad if I remember correctly. Then had a great second half of the season. I think he had the most hits of any player in the second half this year. He is a potential MVP candidate. Braves fan throw his name around a lot as an MVP candidate, but he's broke out this year. 160 games, played the most games of any player this year. 33 home runs, 107 RBI, hit 303 this year.
That's not going to get you MVP, though, is it?
He's not going to win. he's not going to win. I mean, Soto has better numbers. Harper has better numbers. Tatis has better numbers.
You think Harper's gonna win it?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Fuck that motherfucker.
But
Back and kiss my ass.
yeah. So
Who do you like more, Harper or Bauer?
no, Harper's not a.
I mean, at least Harper's not a fucking sexual.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure because I know you don't like Harper, but
Well, that's because he hit 7 home runs against someone in Cooperstown.
I mean, you would have a grudge too.
did he hit 7 homers against you guys?
I get 2.
Where'd you get 7?
I don't know, dude. I was exaggerating.
He's being hyperbolic.
Obviously, he didn't hit 7 home runs in one game.
This postseason, Austin Riley has hit. He's hitting 429 this series so far. Hit 333 in the first round. I mean, he had the walk-off hit Friday. Had a game-tying hit last night. I mean, Freddie Freeman has been bad. He struck out, I think, 7 consecutive at-bats.
Oh.
Yeah. And so they're carrying the load from Riley. I mean, could you imagine this lineup if they had Acuna in it? Like,
So I'll be
Mike,
honest.
that guy-
Once
that guy-
Acuna
Solid
tore his
lineup, too.
ACL, I was pretty certain. I didn't know the Braves were even like a contender in the playoffs until now.
yeah. I mean, they have.
I'm still not certain it's the Braves that's in the playoffs.
They have a lot of talent. I mean, as I've said
They
before.
also have played in a shitty division.
Yeah.
Mets suck. Nationals suck.
Yeah.
Phillies were average at best.
Yeah. They did play in a
mean-
shady division,
Hey,
but
Mike.
they aren't a bad team.
Did you say that?
Well, I'm not saying anything.
You
of
can't hit
what they
7
did.
homers
They
in a
earned
game?
what they
Is
keep,
that what you
but
said?
I'm just saying.
Was that what you just said?
I mean, you have
That guy for Florida State hit 6 homers in a game.
Not 7.
That's 7.
That is a record that will never be broken,
6
or never
homers a
even
game.
get tied to.
You think anyone hit 5 home runs in a game?
In a college game?
Pro
No, you're
game.
gonna stop pitching to him after 3 or 4.
So the
You
rec.
even-
So
you even get
Did you hear about
five
that?
In a professional game, has there ever
in
been
like the
what's
90s,
the
some
most?
guy from Florida State
4?
hit 6 homers in a game.
We're talking pros.
Why are
We're
you
talking
pitching
pros.
to him?
so there's an interesting
Because college
thing
people are stupid.
with with the 4 home run games and the 20 strikeout games. So there have been 5 players who've had 20 strikeout games, or 4 players who've had 20 strikeout games, and there have been like a
Trivia
handful.
Tuesday?
I was at Scherzer's game. That was one of my favorite games I've ever been to.
No
And
one's
then-
ever gotten 21.
No one's ever gotten 21. Only 2 players in a 9-inning game. Only 2 players had the opportunity for it. Scherzer could have struck out 21, but his last batter was a flyout, I think,
Damn.
if I recall correctly. So Scherzer had the opportunity to get 21, but no one's ever got 21, and no one's hit more than 4 homers in a game. It's kind of interesting to see like that's a threshold.
Dude, yeah, it's like it's the mental block. I mean,
Who's hit 4? Anyone notable?
A lot of players have hit 4. JD Martinez did it.
Oh, wow.
Scooter Jeanette did it.
Well,
Yeah, I
Barry
know.
Bonds ever do it?
why are you still throwing to
no.
a guy?
Because Barry Bonds just got
After
intentionally
3.
walked.
Well, here's the thing. You would think that your percentages of him getting another hit, especially even a home run, would
Yeah, if you play-
significantly decreased.
yeah,
after.
exactly.
I still
So-
think 6 in a game is just insane,
Yeah,
man.
obviously. So there have been 18 players who have hit.
Bless you.
Listen.
There have been 18 players who have hit 4 home runs. JD Martinez did it in September of 2017. Scooter Jeanette did it in June of 2017. Josh Hamilton did it.
Oh,
Carlos
Josh
Delgado did it.
Hamilton.
Sean Green, Mike Cameron, some guy named Mark Whiten,
Mike Cameron, I forgot.
Nah,
about
that
him.
guy's not real.
Bob Horner,
Yeah.
Mike Schmidt, Willie Mays, Rocky Colavito,
The babe.
Gil Hodges, Pat Seary, Chuck Fly, and Luke.
Been a lot of
Garrett.
guys, huh?
18.
Sheesh.
Ed Delaney and Bobby Lowe.
But
two of
no
these
one's
guys-
ever hit 5.
No one's ever hit 5.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough to get 5 at bats in a game. Never mind.
Yeah, I was
If you
gonna
hit
say-
4 home runs, then like you're
So
cycling a lot of
if
people.
you hit 4 home runs in a row, and the like you come up in the next plate appearance, and they intentionally walk you,
You just say, nope, I'm not doing it until
Yeah,
I'm not
I mean,
taking
I was
first.
gonna
They're,
say,
they're
like-
pitching to
So
me.
Josh Hamilton, I think in Josh Hamilton's game, he went 5 for 6 with a double.
That's
So he
a
had
decent
18
game.
total bases in a game, which is the tied for the most in the Major League history.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Talk about a guy at
Yeah,
one
man.
time was fucking one of the best players in the league.
Oh, yeah.
He was
dude.
fucking
Watching that home
nasty.
run derby, I'll never forget that one.
Yeah.
He
Where he's-
won
he
an
didn't even win
MVP
that
that
one.
year, no?
Josh Hamilton.
Yeah, he lost to Justin Morneau, right?
Yes.
Dude, he's hitting balls to the moon.
Yeah.
Was at Yankee Stadium, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The old Yankee Stadium before it
Yeah.
went down.
Yeah. Josh Hamilton won. Yeah, in 2010 he won MVP that year.
Yeah.
Hit 359 that year with a 633 slugging.
Bro, what?
Yeah, 359, 32 home
What's
runs.
he doing these
100
days?
Chilling.
I
he's
don't
in and
want to
out
say
of
like because I
rehab.
think he's in rehab. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Say
again?
not-
Did he
not to-
relapse again?
Yeah, he relapsed
Damn.
again.
What was
That's why
was he a
his career
heroin
went
guy?
down.
Yeah.
Oof.
That was like early
Whoops.
career.
Have you ever read
like-
his book?
No.
It's a good book, man.
Yeah.
Crazy story.
So yeah, he's been in and out of rehab a lot. I know he relapsed a little while ago, and there's something else that happened with him. I don't remember exactly.
T's and P's to Josh Hamilton.
What does that mean?
Thoughts and prayers.
Oh. All right, so let's go over one more MLB topic. It's kind of tied in, Johnny. We're going to talk about minor league players. MLB is now going to require housing for
Thank
minor league
God,
players.
dude.
Yeah,
thank
thank
God.
I can't believe this is like the least thing they're doing. Like what?
They're gonna probably pay him less now that they're giving him
Yeah,
housing.
exactly.
Probably.
$300 a week instead of $400 a week.
Yep.
Like I don't know how this just became like
It's-
a
dude, it's-
thing that people
it's
like are pissed about.
Absurd.
Because like Peter Moyland, I think it was Peter Moyland, tweeted out a photo of like this is my first housing, and it was like a bunch of guys in a room sleeping on a floor on air mattresses on a floor.
Hey,
Like-
I mentioned it, Bill.
Is the couch coming this week?
Coach comes Wednesday. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Ooh, let's go.
Can't wait till it comes Thursday.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, it's absolutely insane that it took them this long for this requirement. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that like before this, players were reliant on like host families, and then if they couldn't get a host family, they had to like live in someone's like closet.
It's literally insane.
Like, how do you expect people to play at their top of their profession when that's the living conditions?
It's like next to impossible.
Yeah. So good for MLB finally doing one thing right on this situation.
Trending
but-
in the right direction. I'm not even gonna say good for them for doing it.
Yeah,
for
it's long
something.
overdue.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's going in the right direction, but it's just the tip of the iceberg on this one.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they can get paid more.
Yeah,
It's gonna
exactly.
be an interesting offseason. That's all I'm gonna say with the CBA being up and see
Yeah.
what happens from that.
Is it up after this playoff?
Yep. So
What is?
I still think there's not going to be a season next
the
year.
collective bargaining?
Strike.
I think there's.
I love a
coming.
good strike, so I'm for it.
Yeah. Go
They've been
striking.
talking about it for a long time, man.
I would
Yeah.
definitely join the picket lines.
They're
Yeah.
not on the same page.
You gotta
but,
do a Lumberland strike, Big Mike.
Yep.
Unionize the Lumberland
Lumberland,
workforce.
yeah, Lumberland leads the strike, Mike. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm down.
Hey, we have a contract with the Players Association now with MLB.
Let's make signs.
What are you
Down
gonna
with the government. Even though it has nothing
We're talking
to do with
about
the government. Yeah, whatever.
Down with Manfred.
All right,
Yeah, definitely down Manfred.
I think it's time. You want to switch on from the MLB anymore?
Nope.
Any more thoughts, news, predictions for tonight?
T's and
Predictions
P's to
tonight?
everybody.
No,
Who's playing
Sox,
tonight?
Sox,
Sox.
Just Sox, Astros.
Astros or Kitty versus Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Who?
E-Rod,
Jose
baby.
Urquidy
Oh.
versus E-Rod.
I think E-Rod's going to get lit the fuck up.
I think if I'm a betting man, which I am, I'm taking the over. That's my. Oh, E-Rod looked great though in Game 4 of the.
Also, like shit.
Taking the Sox. 6-2 ball game.
6-2.
That's it, huh? Two runs.
2 runs. I think E-Rod's
give
going
you
to
the
be on
line
his
right
game.
now.
And I think E-Rod's not going to give up a run. I think it's going to be the bullpen that's going to give up the 2 runs.
I don't like the lefty.
Over
versus the
under.
heavy
Over under's
righty either.
9. Sox
9.
are favored.
Yeah.
Money line.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of E-Rod in this matchup. I don't
we
think it's a
also
good
didn't
matchup
talk
for him.
about, how about this? Carlos
the
Correa.
time. I
What do
hate
you
that
think?
guy.
He's such
Look.
a fucking dickhead.
What does that mean? It's my time. Like, what do you mean by that?
Oh, he wants to get paid,
him.
man.
I don't like him.
But
But,
that
if you hit a bomb 450, do whatever you want.
I have no problem with him celebrating. That was sick. Like
Yeah.
the celebration was cool. I just hate him.
Yeah, I don't like him either. But you know what?
How about
Fuck it.
Do you guys ever watch like the pregame with Ortiz,
And A-Rod.
A-Rod?
Yeah. And Frank Thomas.
Like, all they talk about.
What a duel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun crew. Like, I like A-Rod way more as a studio guy than as a color guy. Because he sucks
Yeah.
as a color guy because he
He's
doesn't know what he's
awful.
talking about.
Ortiz is hilarious,
Yeah.
especially when he's like
Chemistry.
translating.
You
Like,
can't understand him half
Yeah,
the
he's
time,
like-
though.
Well, I think half the time he's hammered.
You ever seen him in that new commercial, the Zappies, with him with the glasses?
yes, where he's like examining the.
Stop!
Yeah.
Have you guys seen
On a
that?
season.
Have you guys seen that video of it's like they were like getting ready to go on set and David Ortiz poured like vodka
Oh,
into
yeah.
Frank Thomas's water bottle when he wasn't there.
What?
So Frank Thomas comes back and like goes to take a sip of water. It's just straight vodka, and he was like, "Oh!" It's the funniest video. David Ortiz like in the corner, just like cracking up. So funny. So yeah, David Ortiz has a handle it.
How about when
does,
he's
like,
making
on
it
set.
rain with the big cash? Did
Oh,
you
yeah, I
guys see
saw
that?
He's just throwing the money everywhere.
He's just throwing the money everywhere. Did
I
you see
love
that,
that,
Mike?
man.
That'd be fake cash.
I mean, it has to be.
Yeah.
He's literally throwing it all over the place.
I don't know
It
if
gotta be
has
prop
to
money.
be. All right, what are we talking about? Football.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's move on.
Football.
Speaking of being hammered, I don't know if anyone listened. Was watching the Packers.
Romo was out of it yesterday, too.
Packers Bears game. Pam Oliver, the like the sideline
Oh, yeah.
woman, I'm almost certain she was blackout drunk. She was slurring her words, like making zero sense. It was absolutely hysterical.
Yeah.
But sorry, just had to get that one out there.
Did you hear Tony Romo when they were talking about when the Patriots earlier in the week were doing the thing for cancer?
No.
So what happened was they were showing earlier in the week that Robert Kraft was he brought a bunch of cancer patients that are fighting cancer to the place. They got a tour of the stadium, got to meet the players, blah blah. It's Cancer Awareness Month, and so Romo's goes up to Jim Nantz and he's like, man, that would be nice to have a spa day and to play arts and crafts. So he was totally making fun of the whole thing, and he's like, yeah, you don't lie, Jim Nantz. You'd want to play arts and crafts. Tell them your little dirty little secret. That's Romo.
weird.
What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I didn't really like that one last night. He was like, I don't know if it was because they were playing the Cowboys and he was just had a little bit more vinegar about him. He was like, yeah, they've completed 6 for 6, and then Mac Jones throws a pick, and Nancy's like, yep, you jinxed him. And he's like, yeah, I definitely did. And I'm like, shut the fuck
He's
up.
a little weird sometimes.
Yeah.
I still like
He's
him
a
as
lot.
a guy,
He's a
but
lot.
he's a little weird sometimes.
All right. Let's talk about games. So, I don't know. It's kind of a weak slate for games, it seemed like. There were a couple good games, but
It's,
Got the first dub in fantasy.
let's go. Look, the big storyline. I mean, big storyline was the Ravens killing the Chargers.
And I still won with him.
Other
Suck.
than that, this week football
Chiefs
was just
still
like,
didn't look good. They looked pretty bad against the football team. They still won.
Yeah, 31-13, so ass whooping.
Yeah.
But
it was closer than the score
Yes,
indicated.
yes.
But, Mahomes threw 2 picks. He made some really bad decisions in the first half.
He just needs to play football.
Yeah.
Stop being.
I think he's
stop
thinking too much.
What?
He's thinking too much.
Yeah. He needs. He's just trying to be too flashy. Just go back down to the roots of football. You got a fucking can of it on.
Did they
Just
win?
use that.
They won.
Chiefs?
They won
They killed.
31-13.
Who'd they beat?
Football team.
Fucking the
'Cause
biggest
they're
joke in the
awful.
NFL. No offense.
So
John.
they retired Sean Taylor's number?
And they did it in the worst way
What
possible.
a fucking
How?
disgrace that
They
was.
they rushed the whole thing. They announced
they
it on
did.
Tuesday. They were doing this today.
Yeah.
After all these scandals were coming
Fucking
out
disgrace.
about the team. Or they announced it Thursday that they were doing this.
Yeah.
Not even Tuesday, Thursday. And the whole thing felt like a rush job. It felt very obligated, poor taste. Dan Snyder was wearing a hoodie when he was presenting, things to his family. Jackson Mahomes was at the game because the Chiefs were there, and he was dancing on the number 21 on the sideline.
He's a punk. That
He is-
kid's a fucking.
I actually fucking hate that kid.
It's annoying as hell.
I hate that kid.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's
Patrick
Mahomes'
Mahomes' brother.
What does he do?
dances.
What does he do?
He's
He does
weird.
nothing.
Is he
He
lives
rides
out-
the
he-
fucking coattails of his brother and dances on
Exactly.
TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that kid.
Yeah, but and the whole thing was just a rush job, and it just was really poor.
He
taste.
literally just is riding his brother's fame train.
Yeah,
Where's was his wife and kids there?
his wife and kids were there. His family was there.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't have been there if I was their family. I would be like, "It take you this long to freaking do this?"
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Not a fan of it.
So anything else come out about the football team over
Nothing
the weekend?
new. They're just a shitty fucking franchise, man.
Speaking of this, really quick, not just necessarily the football team.
Yeah.
I was listening to the I Am Athlete podcast. You heard that one with Brandon Marshall and Chad Johnson and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
They were talking about there's over 650,000 emails about the whole John Gruden thing. Not just John Gruden in general, but they said there's so many other people that did it too.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's over 650,000 emails.
I would not be surprised if the majority of coaches and owners talk that way, just generally. That's not surprising to me.
And they're saying that the NFL will do everything in their power to make sure it doesn't go out because it will make them look like an
Oh, yeah.
absolute laughingstock.
Yeah, this is who the NFL is. Gruden is not the exception; he is the standard. I fully believe that. Most coaches are like John Gruden. You can't tell me Urban Meyer isn't sending those kind of emails when he's defending, sexual assaulters and
Oil
hiring
checking.
sexual assaulters onto his franchise. He did that this year when the first move he made was with that strength and conditioning
Yeah.
coach, who was a sexual, I don't know if he raped someone or sexual assaulted someone, but he did something really shitty. And the first move he did was bring this guy on board. You can't tell me Urban Myers doesn't do shitty shit on the emails too. Like, this is who the NFL is. This is
I mean,
not
he
an
literally
exception.
types. You know what I mean?
Hey, first up for the Jaguars, though. Let's talk about football,
let's
for
talk about
Christ's sake,
sports,
all
yeah.
right? They got their first dub over
They
in
did get their
London.
first dub.
Mike, thanks for bringing Christ into it. Appreciate it.
For fuck's sake.
Stop.
You didn't even say it.
I didn't. I just said for fuck's sake. Jaguars win. What a game. They signed a kicker off the street pretty much, and he hit the game-tying and game-winning field
Sign him
goals.
from
Hit
in
him
London.
from the UK, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Probably.
Uh-huh.
So that I forget the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Jesus Christ,
They're
what a
awful.
game. What a game. I woke up, I watched the first opening kickoff, and then I slept through the rest of the game.
When was this?
Yesterday.
On Sunday?
9:30.
9:30.
9:30 in the morning.
London. And then like I said, the Ravens are they're a wagon. They're good.
Yeah, they're good.
They're legit.
Pretty
I think
fucking
Lamar
good.
Jackson is going to be between Allen and Jackson for MVP this year.
Yeah.
Like, those are going to be the MVP contenders.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Kyler Murray.
Dude, fucking A. Like the Cardinals are good. All right,
Cardinals
I'll
are
say
very
it.
good.
Cardinals are good.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Kyler, man, that dude can fucking play. I don't know what
MVP?
was your thing about it.
What?
I don't know what was your thing against anti-Kyler.
I don't think he's good.
I mean,
I don't think he's good. Still,
dick down the Browns.
the fucking Browns stink.
Yeah, they do.
They stink. I don't
Baker-
know why I
Baker
have ever
Mayfield's so overrated.
why I ever have any faith in them at all. They stink. They're the Browns. The Browns are good at Browns.
They got Browns. But, I mean, they go into... They were the underdog, too, the Cardinals were.
Yeah.
That was a terrible
At
bet.
Cleveland.
Yeah, at Cleveland still, though. But, yeah, they came in. They won 37-14. Kyler,
No coach, no problem.
no coach, no problem.
Oh, they have Kingsbury?
Cliff had COVID.
Coronavirus.
Yeah. So, let's see what else. Rams dick down the Giants, not surprising.
Yep.
Bengals dick down the Lions. Bengals, I think, are going to be a playoff team this year.
What the fuck, dude? I just want the Lions to win a game.
I know. I feel Dan Campbell can keep crying.
So is he 0-6?
0-6.
1-6.
Packers, Aaron Rodgers.
I still own you.
I still own you.
What? What happened?
This might be a very unpopular opinion. I have always liked Aaron Rodgers. I'm just starting to like him more and more every day. The guy
doesn't give
clowns
a
in the
shit.
league, dude.
He
He
just
doesn't give a shit, and he's so fucking good.
What did he say? What did he
So
say
he
about it?
scored a rushing touchdown late in the game yesterday.
To ice it.
To pretty much ice the game. And obviously he's been in the NFC North his whole career. So he turns to the crowd after the like in Chicago. They're like, he's like, I still own you. I still own you. And he just clowns
picked
on
up
the
by
whole
the
fucking
mic.
league, and it's awesome.
Well, apparently what happened was a fan was flipping him off after he scored the touchdown. So he
I
goes
love
up to
it.
her and yells at her specifically, I still own you.
I
still
love
own
it,
you."
dude. He's hilarious.
Yeah. Let's see. What else?
The Pats lost to the
Pats
fucking
lost.
Cowboys.
Fucking
The Cowboys. I mean, dude.
They
I
played a good game.
texted
Okay.
Big Nick last night, and I was like, look, he was like, defense was shitty, blah blah blah. And it's just like, the Cowboys' offense is
Defense
really
cannot make a stop.
no. The Cowboys' offense is just
30-25.
really good. They have so many weapons.
They do.
Kadeem Lamb, he is
CeeDee Lamb.
fucking
CeeDee Lamb,
Yeah.
nasty.
He is.
he's really good. He flies,
And
and
then who's the guy, the number one? What's his
Wilson?
name? Wilson? Like, he's their fourth receiver.
yeah, and he had a big game.
Like, yeah.
It's like Amari Cooper.
That
I
was
did
a
nothing.
huge catch down the sideline.
Yeah.
too.
And they have Zeke and Tony Pollard at the
Yeah, I think we all
double.
slept on the Cowboys this year.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Well, I
And
think the
Trayvon
biggest thing-
Diggs might be the best player, literally
oh
ever.
my God.
Another interception.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
pick
and that blown
six.
coverage though.
Isn't that
Yeah,
is
that's
that
one
Stephon Diggs' brother?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Decent
Pride
jeans.
of,
and everything.
pride of Maryland.
Let's go.
I saw him play in high school. It's Trayvon
I think
Diggs.
the only thing that we were always talking about with Dallas,
Dak.
not the talent, it was that if Dak can come back and be healthy.
Yep,
And
and
he
he
has.
certainly is.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw Trayvon Diggs play in high school one time. That was fun.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking
He's
good.
pretty
Pretty
fucking
good.
good.
Although I will
Seven-
say, I will give Mac Jones credit. He went right back to
Yeah.
him and burnt him
Was
down
not
the end
afraid to
zone.
go back there. Yeah.
7 picks, 2 pick sixes.
Yeah. He has more touchdowns than
through
Steph
6
this year.
games. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah. I think that's
And
we got
then
the game tonight.
what?
Then we got the we want to take Steelers.
Yeah, then Steelers. I fell asleep.
I didn't watch
I
that.
watched like the first half. Steelers won in overtime, right? 23-20.
Yep.
Well, talk about a team that's like hangs on by a thread.
Steelers.
Yeah. Oh my word.
You see
3-3.
Russell Wilson in the pregame?
No, what do you do?
I hate this guy. I really hate him.
He's so weird.
He goes. So he's hurt, obviously.
Yeah.
Got surgery. Goes out in pregame, no one on the field, and he goes through like a 2-minute drill, and he's like going through it like he takes a knee and he starts talking like he's in a huddle, and he runs. He like does it like you gotta watch the video. It's fucking weird. I just don't like this
What's
guy.
wrong with that?
He's such a weirdo.
What's wrong with doing
Yeah,
that?
you love Russell Wilson. I know.
It's like actually putting in work, and Mike's like, no, I don't want to.
No, it's just-
dude, it's not. No, it's not that.
Yeah, it's called shadowing, dude.
It's-
Shadow
okay.
drills. I
All
used
right.
to do them all the time in the bullpen.
All right.
With no one in there, I would just throw to myself.
Well, yeah, it's different when he knows there's a million cameras on him, and he's just doing this for no reason.
No, he's not doing it for no reason.
This guy is he's such a loser, dude.
I mean, it's not a loser. I would
What's
call
wrong
him
with
a
that,
loser. He's
dude?
a
It's called
weirdo.
the mental prep.
He has this whole thing also with like concussion water, like this certain water you drink that cures
Shut up.
concussions.
Oh, shut up.
And he pushes
Yeah, it's
that
called
a lot.
Essentia.
Yeah, I think tonight we got a good game tonight. Titans Bills.
This is my this is my confidence pick tonight with the Buffalo Bills, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Bills will take it.
Yeah. Lions Bills -6.
Yeah, the Titans are just kind of weird, dude. It's just like you stop Derrick Henry and they literally suck.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Tannehill has regressed
yeah,
to who he actually is.
1 good year, 2 good
Yeah.
years.
Got his contract.
Yes, he
Yep,
did.
got paid. Good for him. But yeah, I think the Bills will take care of them easily. We'll see though.
Is it in Buffalo or is it in Tennessee?
It's in Tennessee.
But still, I mean,
Nah,
the Bills are
I
just
mean,
too
it's
I
my
bet
confidence
on the Bills, so I'll probably lose it. I don't think I won a single bet this weekend.
I took
Over a
one
million.
bet this weekend. I took a parlay between the Lions and the Chargers.
Didn't win that one.
No, certainly didn't.
Nick, do you still think the Patriots have a better record than the Eagles?
Yep, absolutely.
They're the same record right now,
Absolutely.
2-4.
2-4.
You gotta say this about the Patriots, okay? And you can call it bias all you want. And I'm not sitting here talking about moral victories because I can't buy that bullshit. You lose, you fucking lose. Like I don't buy that crap. The one thing I will say, and Mike and I were talking about this last night. The Patriots do play hard. Like they play when they play. They have played the Bucks. They have played the Cowboys. They have not faced. Okay, the Saints game I will give you. They flat out got embarrassed that game. And then obviously Miami. We all know what happened there. I agree.
Dude, the Eagles are the same way, though.
But what I'm saying is that they have literally
lost by a
fought
touchdown.
tooth and nail up until the end with the most elite teams, especially the most elite offenses
I'll say
in
this.
the league.
They're a team that plays to their opponent.
Yep.
That's who they are. They just play to their opponent.
Dude, the Eagles lost by a touchdown to the
yeah,
Bucks.
but they were down 20 points. Like they came back to lose by a touchdown.
That's okay.
It's not. It's like not the same. It's not the same as being close neck and neck the entire
sure it
game.
is.
No. It's
It's not.
You know,
I mean, they've been blown out a bunch so far.
And going off what you just said, it's really not. It's not a good thing to play to your opponents.
No, because
it's
you'll
not.
play like the Texans one week. And
They're
you'll play
playing
like,
the Jets next week.
they're
dude,
gonna
what's
play
going on
like
with
shit.
Bill Belichick's lips, man?
I don't
Dude,
know.
look,
Look at his
there's a cut on
nose.
his nose, dude. It looks like someone socked him in the locker room.
Someone
at
said he's
halftime.
just an old man.
I think Steve Belichick literally punched his dad in the face in the locker because he came out with like a towel on his lip. His
Yeah.
nose was cut. I think he just was like, "Fuck you, Dad." Just punched him in the face.
By the way, that guy's mullet is insane.
You see him again last night?
He is the scariest person I've ever seen in my life. I think he kills for fun.
Who's Steve Belichick?
Yeah, I think he murders people for sport.
Probably. He's the most dangerous man.
Is he the
in
defensive
sport.
coordinator?
Kinda.
D-line coach?
No, he's him and Gerard Mayo are like co-D coordinators, kind of.
I don't really.
He's like the linebacker or
Wonder how he got
D-back
that job.
coach.
Who's
He's like
Patricia?
a consultant.
Patricia's not on the team anymore. Wait, no, Patricia is on the team back.
He's like a consultant to whatever.
Yeah, he's weird. I hope he's not the next fucking head coach.
No way. No shot.
Do you think Steve
shit.
Belichick will be?
No.
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 I mean, the
the
only-
Krafts will get the Belichick. Once Bill's gone, all the Belichicks are out of there. No way he's keeping the
You think so?
Belichicks. Yeah.
I hope
No
so.
way. No way. No way. I think the next head coach is outside of the organization.
Really? You don't think it's McDaniels?
No. If it is, oh my god. If
Sirianni?
McDaniels is the next
I don't
coach
think it's McDaniels
of
either.
the Patriots, I will riot.
I'm gonna
Riot.
tell you
Mike,
this.
what about-
that guy stinks?
Mike, what about
Shut
Sirianni?
Up. Shut up. He
Sirianni's
sucks.
a coach.
I will say
Gamble?
this.
I would
Way
love that
back in the
gamble.
day, I was a huge fan of McDaniels being the next head coach. But the more and more that I see him with the play calls, I'm not saying he's terrible, but oh my fucking words, he get too much credit. He really does. I mean, they were moving the ball, and then you start running the ball, and you get stuffed. You're literally moving the ball.
He's way too
with
conservative.
the two tight ends and shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
He's way too conservative with his play calling.
What about when they stuffed him at the goal line?
Yeah.
They just took a knee.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, it's a rookie quarterback. Throw it down the end zone. See if there's a pass interference call.
Yep.
What? If they pick you off, they're down at their 10. They're not going to do shit with 10 seconds left.
Yep.
Yep.
I agree.
I mean, do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a minute left in the half.
And they had one timeout.
They one timeout. Could have gotten 50
that
yards.
ball that Nelson Aguilar dropped out was
Yeah,
a huge
that
one
was
too.
tough. That
He
was
would have
tough.
ran. I don't know if he would have went to the end zone, but he would have got at least 30 fucking yards.
There
on
is
that play.
there was like no one around him.
Ugh, fucking terrible.
Yep.
As soon as they gave the ball back to Dak, game was over.
Yep.
Sound simple as that.
Yep.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
On to the Jets.
On to the Jets.
Got any
We'll
more
get the
football
first
talk?
home win, hopefully, on the
No.
Jets.
Whole fucking whole.
All right, real quick, let's talk about the Chicago Sky. They won the WNBA championship.
Yes, they did.
All right.
It's Parker.
This
returns
is the
to
team that beat Brittany, right? Or is Brittany
Yeah,
on this
Brittany
team?
was on the Mercury.
Gotcha.
Taurasi was on the Mercury. Taurasi had one like insane pass last night. I was watching a bit of the game. She has one pass where she's like no look, just like dishes up a beautiful alley oop. But good for Candace Parker. I mean, it's her third championship, I think, if I recall correctly.
She's still I don't know.
yeah.
For some reason, I thought she was not playing.
No, so she went back to Chicago, her hometown Chicago team, brought them their first championship ever.
There you go. You can tell Rachel, a Chicago team brought something home.
What?
You got what I'm saying?
I got it
Yeah. Brought something home, a championship, the city, Chicago.
for Chicago.
That's
Cool.
what I was trying to get at. Gee Louise, not everything's all sexual.
Hey, don't talk. What?
Just saying, don't look at me
I
like
wasn't
that.
even going that route.
But this might be also Taurasi's last season. I'm not sure if she's coming back next year. So, it was Diana Taurasi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She's been
oh,
in the
yeah.
league forever.
She's been in forever. Her and Sue Bird have been around.
She's got to be like
forever.
40 something.
She's 40.
She just
I
win
think.
it this year?
No, she played against the. She's on the Mercury.
Go back one more time. One
Run it
more
back.
wrap around. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
One more time.
So the WNBA season's
So
Over.
It starts-
They counter program with the NBA, so they
Gotcha.
can use the stadium.
Hey, guess what starts tomorrow? The NBA.
They're doing an NBA preview tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Dante's on the show. We
NBA
should all just
preview?
take a fucking nap.
NBA preview tomorrow on the show.
Yeah. Do you want to take it off tomorrow?
Yeah.
We're
100%.
gonna nap.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I just
nap.
won't be on the show. He can take my spot.
is he on tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
We changed. He's supposed to be on today. I said let's have him on tomorrow. We can do the NBA
Cool.
preview.
We're just gonna throw tomatoes at him. We're
I'm
gonna
down.
go down
dude,
to the
he
local
would
farm.
he would get so upset.
I'll just throw tomatoes on.
Good old
NBA
Dusty.
stinks.
I call him Dustin.
Why?
I forgot his name one day, and I called him. I was like, "Hey, where's Dustin? Where's Dante?"
Oh my.
Tough.
Dusty.
Dusty.
Dusty, a good old Dusty.
That's tough.
All right, we got Coach Orgeron won't be returning as LSU head
Did you
coach.
hear about
This is weird.
Yeah.
They're paying him the $18 million that's left on the contract as part of the buyout. I would say, okay,
It was like
fuck you.
21 months or something after them winning the national title. He's now out as head coach.
What's going on?
They
Why is
fired
that?
him, or was it?
It was like they said it wasn't a mutual parting of ways. It was like
They fired him.
yeah, I mean essentially. They're paying him the rest of the year, finishing this year, and then he's done.
Yeah.
I don't understand it really.
I
Didn't
don't
they
get
just
it
beat
either.
Florida this weekend too?
Huge
Yeah,
upset.
they-
I'd say
they-
college
pretty
football is
sure.
so fucking weird this year,
Oh
too.
yeah. You had Iowa
Cincinnati's
lose.
number 2.
Cincinnati number 2. Let's go, baby. Go
Iowa
Bearcats.
got absolutely embarrassed this weekend.
Penn State, right?
No, they beat Penn State,
Penn State.
last week, and then they lost to fucking like was it Purdue?
Purdue, that's it. It was
Yeah.
Oh,
Purdue.
Purdue stinks.
Yeah.
I hate football.
So is Bama now back in the top 4?
Yes, they're
Unfortunately,
4.
God damn it.
They're getting in, Johnny. They're Bama.
Yeah,
Bama could lose
Drop,
the rest
drop
of-
the act.
If they
here.
lose another game, then they won't get in. But if they win out, they're going in.
Yeah.
If there's one lost team they're allowing in, it's fucking Bama.
Yep,
So-
24-7 Iowa lost. Who else did you guys ask about?
Anyone watch the Texas Oklahoma
Nah.
Oklahoma State game? Yeah,
No.
Oklahoma State won. I don't know. I turned it on because I was gonna watch the Sox, but
So if, hypothetically, let's just say everything holds right now, and Bama's a one-loss team. The Sooners are undefeated. Cincinnati's undefeated. Georgia's undefeated. And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Michigan goes undefeated. They're 6-0 right now. They're the 6th-ranked team in the country. Who do you bump? Does Michigan make it?
Say-
They win the Big Ten. If they beat Ohio State,
Okay,
would you put Michigan in? Let's say hypothetically everyone wins.
so it'd
out.
be Georgia.
Georgia undefeated.
Yep.
It would be Cincinnati undefeated,
Yep.
Oklahoma undefeated, and Michigan undefeated. And then you have Bama, the one-loss team.
I put Bama in. They're gonna
I mean,
kick
you have to
one of
think
the.
about it. If
I mean,
this
think of, dude,
hypothetical
this is
situation
USF
happens-
all over again, or UCF.
But
Right?
Michigan's a big major.
No,
big
no,
team.
yeah.
It's not the
Yeah,
same.
Yeah,
Big
but
Ten.
you would kick Cincinnati out, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Cincinnati.
You would bump Cincinnati, who is currently ranked. If they win out, they don't lose a game. They're currently the ranked 2 team in the country.
Yes.
You bump them out.
Yes.
It'd be Georgia.
It'd be Georgia.
Big name schools, man.
If Michigan wins out and wins the Big Ten championship,
And beats
they
Ohio
are
State.
in, and Bama's in, and Cincy's out. They're mid-major, dude. They're not the Power Five.
But that'd be ridiculous.
Strength
if
of
they
schedule,
finish the
Johnny.
season ranked 2, and they get bumped.
I think they're gonna get bumped, dude. They will find a way to put Bama in. If Bama wins out and wins the SEC championship, Bama is
do
going
you
to
think
be
it
the
is?
That's what I have with
SEC
Georgia.
champion.
So one of them would have to lose in the SEC championship.
I
fuck.
But I think
before this.
I don't think it would affect it if Georgia or Bama.
So Bama has to win to get in. If Georgia is a 1 loss, they'll still get in 2.
Yeah.
And I
So,
think
yeah,
Cincy
let's say-
gets bumped, dude. I think Cincy gets bumped.
So yeah, let's say Georgia loses the SEC championship to Bama,
And then Michigan
and
wins.
then Michigan wins.
Georgia, and I don't know the order, but Georgia, Bama, Michigan, Oklahoma.
You bump
Oklahoma has to win the Big 12 championship.
Yeah.
If Alabama wins the SEC, they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
That means they'd have to beat Georgia.
I don't think Cincy's going to make it.
I don't think Michigan's going undefeated.
Also that. I don't think Michigan will beat Ohio State.
Well, here's the
They
thing.
will
does
not.
So
Georgia's-
that'll make it easy in Cincy's in.
What's Georgia's? Did anybody know what Georgia's schedule is the rest of the year? They gotta play Alabama this year.
No, they
don't
don't. They don't. They're in a different conference.
No, they're in the SEC East.
Yeah, they're in the East.
Bama's SEC West.
They play them in the championship.
Yeah.
Which will be the championship.
Yeah.
Let's see. Georgia's got Florida next week, Missouri, Tennessee,
So if Bama is 2 loss,
some school
I
named
don't
Charleston
know, dude.
Southern.
Bama's 2 losses, they're out.
100%. I agree
maybe.
with
I don't know.
100%. I
dude.
agree with that.
I always
if
just-
you lose 2 games, you don't belong there.
Yeah.
Still Bama though. They always just like, all right, well, Bama's in.
But it's strength of schedule, isn't it? I mean,
Dude,
more than
I don't know
anything
what
else.
it is at this point. Bama's the best team, maybe. I don't know.
All right, give me my graphic.
It's time.
It's animal fact time. Big Nick's animal fact.
What do we got today?
Today we are talking about the walrus.
Walrus.
What makes you choose these?
He said
That's
literally the
exactly
same
what I
thing.
said. I was like, dude, how did you think of a walrus?
So walrus day? Cool.
Sometimes it's
I'm all
mammal,
for it.
sometimes it's this. You know, what's the big animals? You know,
They are big
I don't know.
animals.
Speaking of big animals, you want to know what the first fact of walrus is?
I would love to.
Walruses are huge. I mean,
Is that what it says? Oh man.
walruses are called the giants or kings of the Arctic for a reason. Adult walruses are typically about
Every time,
7.25 to 11.5 feet in size and can weigh up to 1.5 tons, the weight of a small car.
Thank you.
They can live up to 40 years in the wild. Both the, I mean, that's all it says.
Next fact.
Both male and female walruses have large tusks. They use their tusks for cutting through ice and getting out of the water, as well as defense for their males, to demonstrate dominance. Ooh, dominance. Snake. The larger the tusk, the more dominant the male. Tusk can be as long as 3 feet for males.
Was you a long tusk?
Oh, I got a long tusk. Sad man, layup.
Yeah.
Walruses are social animals. Well, I guess that wouldn't work if they lived on land, huh? Social distance.
Yeah.
What do they do with the virus?
They just tusk each other out for it.
True. Good point.
Let's see. The worldwide population of the walrus is estimated at 250,000.
Where do they all live, dude?
Canada, Antarctica, Russia.
Really?
It's like Arctic places. The largest, speaking of that, that's what we got our next fact in here. The largest walrus herd in Canada occurs in Foxy Basin.
Where's Foxy Basin?
Foxy Basin is a herd approximately 5,000 walruses strong. I have no idea where the fuck Foxy Basin is, but I'm assuming it's in Canada, right?
A Foxy Basin. Oh.
Sounds like it.
Oh.
As they can
Gangnam
often be
Style.
seen here lounging in groups on a pack of ice. With numerous packs of ice, the Foxy Basin is a great place for the walrus habitat, with easy access to Foxy Basin from the historic community of the Arctic Kingdom.
Oh, wow. That's way up there.
Wow.
That's up by,
Gee.
what is that, Greenland?
That's up by the North Pole.
No, Greenland's located in Spain, actually, if you ask Dante.
For Greenland is in Spain, according to Dante. Oh yeah, that was tough.
Wait, what happened?
We did
On
name the country.
It was Portugal, and Dante guessed Greenland.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
I don't know,
dude,
Greenland or
Dante
Iceland.
saying, I went to school for communications and journalism. I don't know math or geography.
Or
3 feet in a yard.
Dude, what did he learn in school? Like, seriously?
Absolutely nothing.
Hey, Kev,
How to
did
roll.
Dante just sleep through every class, basically, from kindergarten through college?
What is going on?
Did Dante sleep through every
like,
class?
Kevin, this.
For every class?
Yeah.
Every class, no.
Oh, here he
Oh, here he
comes.
comes. Oh boy.
Oh, shit, at least it hit my face.
Oh boy.
Hey, I know you went to school for journalism and communications, but
Yeah.
Portugal and Greenland?
You're getting mad at me for not knowing the country on the map? 200 fucking countries. You could have given me 150 guesses, I probably would have gotten all wrong. Shit on me for not knowing the
Hey, they're not shitting on you. We're laughing with you.
I'm laughing right at you. All right, we got last 2 facts here real quick. Orcas and polar bears are the only natural predators to the walruses.
Tough. Those are 2 pretty good predators.
And here's a really good fact.
Here's a really good one.
Walruses can withstand freezing temperatures as low as negative 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sounds miserable.
Mike, can you do that?
No.
Layers
I
of
bet they're just like Wim Hof.
Layers of blubber stored beneath their skin helps insulate them from the cold. They are also capable of slowing their heartbeat to endure the temperature, allowing them to live comfortably in the Arctic. No thanks. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out on the walrus temperatures, that's for sure.
Walruses, they are big motherfuckers, let me tell you. Shout out to the walruses. Keep yourself strong. Trust
out.
up.
Shout out to the walrus community.
All right, that does it for your animal fact of the day.
Well, that's all we got for today. We'll
Hopefully that thing can get updated by
keep a
tomorrow.
couple of these extra topics for tomorrow, and we'll see
Remember,
you
we
guys.
started 10 minutes late today.
What's that?
We did start 10 minutes late.
Did we start 10 minutes late?
We did.
All right, fuck it.
All right, we got
Run-
one
run-
more.
run for it.
All right, one more little animal topic. We got man finds 100 rattlesnakes under his house. Do we have a clip of this?
I couldn't find a clip. The clip is just videos of like this of the snakes.
Oh god.
I don't want to see anything.
No.
So all right, I'll give a little context behind what's going on here. An animal rescuer responding to a California home where snakes were spotted under their house said he ended up rounding up nearly 100 rattlesnakes.
Thank you.
Al Wolf of Sonoma County Reptile Rescue said he rounded up. What a name, Al Wolf.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Said he responded to a North Bay home where a resident spotted a snake slithering under the building, and he looked under the house and discovered dozens of Why would you call like the snake rescue or the reptile rescue if you see a snake, one snake?
No, it's a rattlesnake.
Yeah, what the fuck?
If it's like
I
a
would call
garter
it-
snake, I
yeah,
wouldn't.
I
But
would
like
just
for a
call it
rattlesnake,
anything.
I would.
No, it just says he just spotted a snake slithering under the building.
Okay, so yeah, I would.
It's a rattlesnake. Those are venomous.
Would you?
Those things could kill you.
Yeah, dude, I don't like snakes.
Fuck snakes, man. I
So
don't
like if
deal
you
with
see a
snakes.
snake, like one day when you have a house and you see a
If
snake
I see a
slither
highly venomous snake.
No, it doesn't say
I'm
that.
running the far back in the house.
Wouldn't you kill it first?
No.
No.
What? No. I'm not
What
going
if you
anywhere
miss?
Take
near
a
could kill
shovel to
me.
it, Dan.
Running,
Take a
and
shovel to
calling
it.
probably like the cops, the Coast Guard, National Guard,
President.
President. Sir, get out of here. We need to evacuate the country.
Anyways, it took about 3 hours, but I found a total of 92 rattlesnakes under the house. I was tickled pink, it says.
Tickled pink.
I wish that happened every day to me.
One fear that I always have, and I
Dude,
always,
it's the snake expert guy. He was so happy.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I know this is a fucking crazy story,
Yeah.
but every time before I sit down on the toilet, I always look in that fucking bowl because I always have these fucking pictures in my mind that are like a rattlesnake's gonna come up the bowl and yank. You ever seen those? You ever hear those stories?
I've heard a story like
I-
this.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I know
fucking.
the
I
story.
always look, and boy, oh boy, do I look good.
It always
I'm
happens
just
like
saying,
Australia.
gotta look.
It's always an Australia thing.
I know.
Last thing you want to do is have that thing bite your balls.
Oh my god, that sounds so.
You might as well
miserable.
just fucking put me in the ground.
Yeah. Put them to my eyes if a rattlesnake bites my balls.
So really quickly, here's my story. I'll tell you now. I walk. So there's like we have a very small porch right outside the house. Like you literally take a step and it's right there. And then there's like a little walkway to get to the driveway. So I open up the door and I walk and I'm going out to go to work. Not today, but sometime last week or something like that. And all of a sudden I hear it was like a garden snake.
Boy.
And I'm like, whoa, shit. Julia goes, what the fuck is wrong? I go, fucking snake just walked across the fucking path. It's pitch black. I don't know where he is. He goes, you want to go through the garage? I go, yeah, I'm going through the fucking garage. So I fucking go this way, and I just hear the thing like in the garage. And I'm like, run!
I hate that.
I fucking
So let me ask you
When you
this:
can't see it.
Have you ever had an encounter with a toad or a frog at like pitch black at night?
I
I got a tussle with a toad one time.
Yeah,
Dusk.
that guy
I was
used to work up
this
there, Toad.
motherfucker.
All right, so
Fuck you, Toad.
there was a time where back in PA we had a huge big pond. We always get tons of bullfrogs. You hear them at night like.
Yeah, we get those in Maryland.
You know that
too.
sound? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Long story short, I was pulling out one night out of my driveway. Stop.
I have so many jokes to make right now.
Can
Are you sure
just-
those were bullfrogs?
They were bullfrogs.
Make the noise again.
Anyways, the bullfrog was attached to my fucking windshield like this, hanging on for dear life. And I'm pulling out, and I look up, and I'm I turn the wipers on.
Get that thing off of there. Sorry, buddy.
See you later, Blue.
There are these places where like frogs will migrate, and they're like in some places they're invasive species, and they'll be driving walking across like busy highways, and people will just be running over them because they're on the highway, and it just sounds like a balloon popping, like.
That's tough, but hey.
Oh, there's a toad behind me.
I'll get you one day.
All right,
That's all we got for
Natural
today.
selection,
Big
huh?
Nick,
That's it.
hit us with an outro.
All right. Tomorrow we'll be in for a great episode talking about the NBA. Ugh.
Episode 290, though.
Hey, he might not come on the show anymore because we told him about Portugal.
You know, we should keep doing that so we don't have to have an NBA show.
Yeah.
All right, make sure you guys like and subscribe, hit the bell, hit the notification.
Enjoy what you're having for dinner too. We'll put it in the comments what you're having for dinner. 'Cause I want to hear.
Yeah, make sure you stop by and give us some too. What? That's a wrap.
Say it. What?